It's time for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Stay tuned for all the tips, the tricks, and whether or not you should spend the cash to attend this exclusive Magic Kingdom event. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. So Magic Kingdom's Holiday After Hours event has returned with unique holiday entertainment, brand new snacks, loads of free cookies, and exclusive experiences you can't find anywhere else. So should you be jumping to grab those tickets before this event sells out for the year, or are you better off spending your money on Disney's other holiday celebrations? I'm going to share everything you'll find at this event, what makes it so unique, how to get the most bang for your buck, and our team's honest thoughts on this year's party, so you can decide if it's really worth it. Let's start with the basics. What is Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party? Well, this is a seasonal Magic Kingdom event that takes place after the park closes, 7 p.m. to midnight, and requires a separate ticket to attend. That means if you want to attend the party and hang out in the park earlier in the day, you'll need to buy 2 tickets. However, you don't need to wait until 7 p.m. to enter the Magic Kingdom. Here's our first hot tip. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party officially begins at 7 p.m., but party guests can enter the park at 4 p.m. Now, we highly recommend doing this so you can truly get the most out of that ticket and use that extra time to ride some rides and get some dinner before all the party exclusive stuff begins. During the party, you can snack on unlimited complimentary cookies and hot chocolate, see holiday stage shows and fireworks displays, catch the Once Upon a Christmas Time parade, dance with some reindeer, meet Santa, and ride rides with lower weights. There is definitely a lot to do during the 5-hour event, and we're going to run through everything in this video so you can prioritize what's important to you and decide if the event's worth it. This year, the party is being held on 25 select nights from November 8th to December 20th. Adult ticket prices range from $169 to $219 per person and $159 to $209 per child ages 3 to 9. Ticket prices range by date, with those dates closer to the actual holiday being the more expensive and those first few parties being less expensive. Now, annual pass holders and Disney Vacation Club members can save $10 per ticket on select nights as well. You can buy tickets now on the Disney World website or through the My Disney Experience app, and you may be able to buy tickets at the gate, but know that they will not be cheaper if you buy them in person. This event also will sell out on many nights, especially those closer to Thanksgiving and Christmas. We're tracking all the sold out dates over at DisneyFoodBlog.com, and I'll drop the link in the description so you can find out if the party date you're eyeing still has tickets available. Now, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party isn't the only thing going on at Disney World during the holiday season. Epcot's hosting the Festival of the Holidays with food booths and storytellers from around the world. Hollywood Studios has their after-hours party, Jollywood Nights. You can check out all the details about this party at DisneyFoodBlog.com right now, and stay tuned to this channel for our full review of it soon. Outside the parks, you got gingerbread houses, specialty snacks, and so much more going on. So if you want to make sure you don't miss a thing during your Disney World holiday trip, we've got you covered with our guide to the holidays at Disney World. In fact, it's our merriest guide to the holidays at Disney World. This guide has in-depth info about all of Disney World's holiday events, tips on how to avoid the crowds, itineraries, snack guides, and lots more. You can find this guide and our other guides, like our guide on the Disney dining plan or any of our festival guides, over at dfbstore.com. Our YouTube viewers also get a special discount. Just use code YouTube at checkout. Now, while you're there, take a peek at all of our holiday tees and sweatshirts too. We got some super cute new designs this year, including those park icon ornament designs. Okay, entertainment at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, which a lot of us call MVMCP, by the way. Some of the biggest draws of MVMCP are the entertainment offerings, some of which you can only see at this event. Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time Fireworks. You can catch this holiday fireworks show once per night during the party at 10 p.m. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade. This one's going to run twice during the event at 8:30 and 11. If you can, we highly recommend waiting to watch the second parade, as crowds are going to be way lower and you can get a better view much easier. The parade does take some time to make its way through the park, so if you want to see it right when it starts, find a spot in Frontierland. Now, this parade is typically not a party exclusive offering, though its daytime run is pretty limited. Most years, this holiday parade runs during regular park hours, starting a day or two before Christmas and running through New Year's Eve. As soon as it's confirmed for this year, we'll let you know over at DisneyFoodBlog.com. Keep in mind that is the busiest week of the year for Disney World, though, so crowds will be pretty wild if you're hoping to catch the parade during during the day. Now, Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration is a show performed at the Cinderella Castle stage, featuring Disney pals and seasonal songs. You can catch this one at 7:40, 9:25, 10:35, and right before the party ends at 11:55 p.m. Frozen Holiday Surprise is back this year. This show brings Olaf and more than 100 of his Snowy siblings, along with Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff in holiday outfits to decorate the castle for the festivities. Again, you can see this one either before the party at 6:15 or during the party at 8:15. If you got little ones that need to burn off some energy or you want to dance around with some reindeer, check out Club Tinsel, a dance party at the Tomorrowland stage, or Disney Junior Jingle Jam, a dance party with Disney Junior characters over in Cosmic Rays. And you got to check out the snow in Florida. Okay, it's not really snow, but this is soapy snow. We call it Snope, and it'll fall on Main Street throughout the evening. Another big draw for a lot of people at these special events are all the rare character meet and greets. Special characters will be out during the party in some adorable holiday outfits, including Mickey and Jack Skellington and Sally on Main Street. Since these are some of the most popular, by the way, try to get in line right about 20 to 30 minutes before the first parade for the shortest wait time. Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Eeyore, and Piglet, plus several princesses and some princesses with their princes in Fantasyland. If you're big Anna and Elsa fans, these two are meeting in brand new outfits inside Princess Fairy Tale Hall. Santa is greeting in Storybook Circus this year. He's taken over the spot where the Seven Dwarfs used to meet. They aren't back this year, just like we'd seen at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Minnie Mouse, Daisy Duck, Donald Duck, and Scrooge McDuck will be at Pete's Silly Sideshow. Aladdin, Abu, Jasmine, and Genie in Adventureland. Tiana and Naveen in Frontierland. And you're also going to have a chance to take photos with the toy soldiers that are in the parade, and they're kind of weird, but also kind of cute. There are a lot more characters available during the party, and sometimes that lineup can change, but you can see the full lineup in the My Disney Experience app for your party or on the party map. Now, if characters are your priority, do not leave it until the very end of the night. Lines start to be cut off about 30 plus minutes before the end of the party. You can get your photos taken with all these characters and keep an eye out for other specialty photo ops and magic shots that may only be available during the party. So rides may not be everyone's priority at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, but as we're heading into those crazy busy holiday weeks, MVMCP may offer you some of the shortest lines you'll see all season. Plus, some rides have a special party overlay that makes them worth the visit. Most rides are open during the party. If you're spending your party snacking on cookies and seeing all those shows and you have time for just a few rides, these are what we'd prioritize. If you haven't had a chance to ride during regular park hours, hop on the Jingle Cruise for a holiday pun-filled version of the classic ride. Check out Space Mountain, which also gets a holiday overlay. This one you can only experience during the party. The ride has brightly colored projections and a loud rock Christmas soundtrack like Deck the Halls with Electric Guitar. Tomorrowland Speedway also gets a holiday overlay with Christmas lights and decor around the track, but it's not exclusive to the party, so if you've got another night in Magic Kingdom, your time could be better spent elsewhere. Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor also gets a bit of an overlay with holiday decor and themed jokes, and the Mad Tea Party plays Christmas music while you spin. If you don't want to bother with a virtual queue or snagging a multi-pass lightning lane, you can ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure during the party with no extra hoops to jump through since it uses a regular standby queue. Tron also continues to operate without a virtual queue during the party, so this is a great time to hop in line with potentially shorter waits. We've made our way to food, finally. Included with the cost of your ticket are those complimentary cookies and drinks. You're going to find these at a few locations around the park. Now, these spots include unlimited hot cocoa, sometimes apple cider, sometimes there's eggnog, and a variety of different Christmas cookies. Typically, there are also allergy-friendly options. Just ask at the counter. They will likely have gluten-free cookies at each stop as well. Now, the drinks we saw were all hot cocoa, but you can also sometimes get eggnog and cider. Just ask what's available when you're there. Now, in addition to those freebies, there are also plenty of other specialty holiday snacks. We have a handy guide with all of the Magic Kingdom holiday snacks on there with photos and details on each one. And best of all, it's completely free, unlike the snacks. You can get your copy of this guide sent straight to your inbox by heading to disneyfoodblog.com/verymerry and dropping us your email. We'll also sign you up for our newsletter so you can stay on top of those sold out parties. Let's start with those all-day treats that are available through December 31st. You can grab these before the party starts or during the party. You can even get them if you're just in Magic Kingdom for the day. You don't have to have a party ticket to get these. Main Street Bakery has the Mickey-shaped cinnamon roll with holiday-themed icing, which is the same cinnamon roll you're going to find at Main Street Bakery all year long, just with a holiday overlay, if you will. Plaza Ice Cream Parlor has two options this year. The Peppermint Brownie Sundae, which is a house-baked brownie topped with peppermint ice cream, hot fudge, and chocolate granola with candy cane pieces. This is a returning snack that we enjoyed in years past. The brownie is thick and fudgy, and all around this is a great sundae. They've also got the s'mores cake, chocolate cake with chocolate ganache, toasted marshmallow mousse, and sugar snowflakes. You can get the s'more cake at Plaza Restaurant as well as the gingerbread milkshake. This is vanilla ice cream, gingerbread syrup, and ginger snap crumbles topped with whipped cream and a chocolate piece. During the party, you can also find this at the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor. The toppings on this are fun, but the gingerbread flavor is very light. We think there are better options at the party this year. Now, the popcorn cart near Cinderella Castle and Main Street Snacks have two returning snacks. The Hot Cocoa Churro. This is a churro rolled in hot cocoa powder by Joffrey's Coffee and topped with marshmallows and peppermint candy pieces. This is also found in the popcorn cart in Storybook Circus. Now, this one had a strong peppermint flavor and the marshmallows were pretty tasty, but this is just an okay churro. The Red Velvet Christmas Wreath Donut is a red velvet donut topped with buttercream and holiday sprinkles. It's sweet and relatively inexpensive, but there are definitely more exciting options at the party. Liberty Square Market has a brownie peppermint bark with peppermint candy pieces. Now this moves over to Sleepy Hollow refreshments once the party begins. We found our brownie peppermint bark to be almost stale tasting. It was kind of hard to eat. Now you may get lucky with a fresher tasting batch, but ours was just real hard and the chocolate flavor was pretty lackluster. Columbia Harbor House has their gingerbread cake. This is gingerbread chiffon cake with cream cheese frosting, dulce ganache, and a chocolate piece. The Friar's Nook has new eggnog shake. This is eggnog soft serve. Didn't even know that was a thing, with ginger snap crumbles topped with whipped cream and festive sprinkles. Now, this is one of our favorite ice cream treats this holiday season. The eggnog soft serve has a strong eggnog flavor, unlike those hints of gingerbread at the Plaza. Creamy and rich while still being able to be just one of the snacks you try. It's not too filling. The Sugar Plum Vanilla Soft Serve Sundae is available at Storybook Treats again. This is Sugar Plum Vanilla Soft Serve Swirl, dipped in celebration cake cone dip, topped with marshmallows and almonds. There's a lot going on. This flavor is super sweet, so fair warning to those of you who prefer desserts that are not uber sugary. Finally, at Cheshire Cafe, during the day, you're going to find the Whoopie Pie, this chocolate cake sandwiched with marshmallow mint buttercream, and the cherry cordial cold brew, which is Joffrey's cold brew, topped with cherry whipped cream, chocolate drizzle, and chocolate curls. These move to Anti-Gravity's during the party. And there are plenty of exclusive snacks, so let's take a look at what's new this year. These are snacks you can only get at the party, at least now. They do sometimes push these snacks to during the day later in the season when, they're starting to kind of run out of days to sell them and they have to get rid of the ingredients, right? You can always see full reviews and even more photos over at DisneyFoodBlog.com. Main Street Bakery has one returning item you can only get during the party. Letter to Santa is returning this year. Flourless chocolate cake, hot cocoa mousse, and marshmallow topped with chocolate pieces. At Aloha Isle, we've got the holiday pineapple orange guava juice float. This is pineapple orange guava juice, surprise, surprise, with coconut soft serve and a spiced pineapple tree pop. Now, the Christmas tree pop is really the only festive part of this drink. Otherwise, it's a pretty standard option for Aloha Isle. The cranberry citrus float. This is Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and fruity boba pearls topped with Dole Whip. It's a little more festive in flavor, definitely more fun with those popping boba pearls in the mix. Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies has a lump of coal in your stocking. This is a cookies and cream shake topped with whipped cream, cookies and cream crumbles, and a chocolate donut hole. It's well done, but pretty basic cookies and cream shake. I think ours had 2 donut holes actually, but it is a total sugar bomb with those cookie crumbles and donut hole. Now, Smoky Chocolate Brownie Sundae. This is one we've been very interested in trying since they announced it. It's a house-baked brownie topped with smoky chocolate soft serve covered in chocolate cone dip topped with marshmallows and festive sprinkles. Now, this one, I think the reporter specifically said this gets points for being weird. So the simple brownie bites and standard chocolate soft serve. The soft serve itself isn't smoky. It's just plain chocolate soft serve. But the chocolate shell seems to be where the smokiness comes in. It kind of tasted like a campfire. Is it good? Is it just weird? We're honestly not sure. We thought we liked it at first, but then we didn't, and we just stopped eating the smoky part. Anyway, this is one of those things you keep taking bites of and you're not too sure how you feel. So let us know if you've tried it. Over at Casey's Corner, we got the holiday dinner hot dog, all beef hot dog with turkey and gravy, fried onions, and cranberry sauce. Now, the hot dog almost takes too much of the attention here. In our opinion, the toppings are better than the whole dish, and those toppings are good. This is for those looking for a major protein meal before chowing down on sweets all night, though you might end up too full. We got the holiday dinner loaded French fries. These are French fries with turkey and gravy, fried onions, and cranberry sauce. And this is Thanksgiving dinner on fries, including delicious, well-cooked slices of turkey. Slices of turkey, y'all. Our portion was big, and they did not skimp on toppings. This could easily be a meal if you're a light eater, but it's definitely a shareable snack. We've got the returning candy cane tart. This is a chocolate tart filled with peppermint ganache, topped with festive meringue. Very reminiscent of a thin mint cookie in flavor. The chocolate filling is very smooth, and this is overall a really good-looking treat. Blackcurrant and mint lemonade. This slushie is tart and fruity with a nice fresh mint flavor that's not too prominent. Very tasty, but not super festive, though it's certainly different from most of Disney's slushes. Over at Main Street Snacks, we've got the festive pretzel. This is a ginormous pretzel, totally covered in chocolate hazelnut drizzle, caramel sauce, Twix cookie bar pieces, and sprinkles. It is massive, and they are not holding back on the toppings here. This is pretty close to perfect when it comes to a salty and sweet snack. And the gingerbread cola. This is Coca-Cola with gingerbread syrup. Very sweet with just a slight bit of cinnamon flavor to it. We'd probably opt for a regular Coke over this one, though. At the Pretzel Cart in Storybook Circus, you can get the Santa belt buckle. This returns this year. Pistachio mousse with a dark chocolate truffle center and a chocolate buckle. And at Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe, they brought back all their items from last year. Holiday pot roast melt, which is slow-cooked beef on thick toast with cheddar, provolone, and beef gravy. Holiday turkey burger, which is a turkey burger topped with traditional stuffing, provolone, and cranberry chutney on a brioche bun. Christmas cookie cake roll, that's a Christmas cookie roll with buttercream topped with festive holiday sprinkles. The peppermint eclair is back. It's an eclair with white chocolate peppermint mousse and chocolate pieces, and a brand new Christmas punch. This is cranberry and citrus punch with amaretto syrup and Seagram's ginger ale. Over at the Friar's Nook, party-only snacks include the holiday pot roast hot dog. This is an all-beef hot dog topped with braised pot roast, Swiss fondue, horseradish mustard, and crispy onions. This one's super hearty. It's another one if you're looking for a lot of protein for dinner. The horseradish is not too overpowering. It's almost like a sour cream and onion situation, much lighter than you'd expect. A lot of flavors melding together here, but overall a mild tasting hot dog. Now, may I just say, Disney, why do we need so many loaded hot dogs? Why don't we bring back the baked potatoes and do loaded baked potatoes the way they do in Disneyland? I think that's a great idea. Don't you think that's a great idea? It's very festive. Anyway, maybe next year. Okay, also at the Friar's Nook for party only is the returning Italian beef tots. This is tots topped with braised beef, cheese curds, zesty giardiniera, did I say that right? I hope so, and red wine gravy. Now, this is another very hearty option. Really tasty, but there's a lot of sauce going on, so they will get soggy pretty quickly. We also could have used some more cheese curds, but those are our only notes. Next up is the sugar cookie hand pie. This is sugar cookie dough wrapped in a flaky crust with icing and festive sprinkles. Very sticky and messy, but if you love eating cookie dough while you're making Christmas cookies, this is gonna hit the spot. The crust is a bit hard to get through, but that cookie dough center is worth it. Then we have a super cute toasted marshmallow panna cotta tart with graham cracker ganache macaron. Overall, didn't love this one despite its cuteness. It was a little too light for a panna cotta, and the marshmallow topping didn't pair well with the panna cotta base, so didn't hit the spot for us. Heading over to Pinocchio Village House, here are the exclusive party treats. The baked brie flatbread. I know, doesn't that sound incredible? Brie cheese spread, mango chutney, green apples, arugula, almonds, and a honey drizzle. So fancy, sounds so Mediterranean. It's an awesome sweet and savory combo with that delicious melty brie and the sweet tartness from the chutney and apples. Overall, a delicious, more filling dish. Then there's the Black Forest Parfait. This is a flourless chocolate cake with chocolate mousse and cherry chantilly topped with brandy cherry compote and chocolate popping candies. Lots going on here. A tasty parfait that might be a little heavy on the whipped cream and mousse, something to note if you're looking for more of a cakey dessert. Now, we're headed over to Golden Oak Outpost next. This was a menu I was super excited about. You've got the holiday chicken nugget platter, crispy chicken nuggets with sage butter and cranberry barbecue glaze served with mashed potatoes and corn. Now, if you're craving savory, this one might hit the spot, but we found it a little lacking in portion size and lacking in flavor when it comes to the barbecue glaze. We really wanted more of that. These are the same tasty Disney chicken tenders we love, but the mashed potatoes were that kind of rustic skin-on type, so heads up if you've got an allegiance to a certain type of mashed potato. We think these are better than normal Disney mashed potatoes, though. These felt a lot more authentic, like real, not reconstituted. Okay, next are the festive beignets. These are light and fluffy beignets dusted with blue sugar cookie dust, whatever that is, and served with cookie butter icing. Now, these were messy, but so good. A nice light sugar cookie coating that will turn your fingers blue, and that glaze is light and delicious. These were a major winner for us here. Also at Golden Oak Outpost, for the party only, fried ice cream Christmas tree. Peppermint ice cream rolled in cereal, topped with green cookie butter whipped cream and festive sprinkles. Now, this did not stay together, which was disappointing because who doesn't love fried ice cream? Flavor-wise, this was good, but probably wouldn't get it again. Over at Pecosville Tall Tale Inn and Cafe, we've got the carne asada loaded fries, seasoned french fries with carne asada, chipotle queso, caramelized onion, avocado, salsa verde, and queso fresco. A lot of toppings, a lot of flavors. The queso is a smoky, spicy plastic cheese, and our carne asada was a little tough, which definitely knocked these fries down a few notches. We also tried the salted caramel horchata. This was sweet, but well balanced with that combo of milk and cinnamon and caramel. There are also 2 returning items to Pecos Bills this year: cheese and chili tamale served Christmas style with mild red chili and green chili pumpkin seed sauces, citrus chipotle chicken, cilantro rice, pinto beans, and queso fresco. We love this one, definitely worth getting. And the chocolate eggnog tart, which is a chocolate tart topped with eggnog mousse and chocolate antlers. Very cute. Over at Sleepy Hollow Refreshments, we tried the orange chicken tenders. Fried chicken tenders with orange soy glaze, glass noodles, green onions, and crispy garlic. Now, classic Disney chicken tenders tossed in a pretty generic orange sauce. This is like if you brought Chinese takeout into the park with you. The glass noodles are an interesting addition to the dish. Nice crunch, but not really necessary. Overall, this is all right, but there are plenty of better options at the party this year. There was also the Szechuan cauliflower. This is a spicy breaded cauliflower tossed in Szechuan soy glaze. The sauce on these was a bit more unique, although it does have a kick, so kids or the spice-averse will probably not enjoy this one. And the cauliflower was soft on the inside with a nice breading. A nice vegetarian offering to add to the party lineup, but again, better stuff at the party. They also brought back the holiday red velvet waffle sundae. That's a Mickey-shaped red velvet waffle topped with M&M's, milk chocolate candies, peppermint ice cream, and hot fudge. And the milk and cookies mousse, which is brown sugar cookie cake topped with chocolate chip cookie dough mousse, milk mousse, and chocolate chip cookies. Over at Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, party exclusive item here, peppermint ice cream cookie sandwich. This is peppermint ice cream sandwiched between 2 oatmeal peppermint chip cookies. I know, interesting, right? And rolled in candy cane pieces. This is huge and very shareable. If you're on the fence about mint flavors, this will be a skip for you. And since it's an oatmeal cookie, that's going to be another dividing factor for a lot of folks. We could have used some more candy cane pieces, but otherwise, this was a delicious and rather unique ice cream sandwich. If you're looking for something more substantial, Be Our Guest and Cinderella's Royal Table are open from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. during party nights. We don't necessarily recommend spending your party time at a sit-down meal, but if you can wrap up prior to party start time, you may find more availability at these restaurants on party nights. A few quick service locations around the park will also remain open with their full menus available if you need to grab dinner. Note that Pinocchio Village House will close at 9:30, while Pecos Bill and Aloha Isle will close at 11, but most other locations will be open the full length of the party. If you want to splurge on some dessert and get a prime viewing spot for the fireworks, there are 2 fireworks dessert packages available this year. Both include a full dessert buffet with beer and sparkling wine for those over 21, and you can choose from a seated view at Tomorrowland Terrace for $111.73 for adults and $70.42 for kids, or a standing view from the Plaza Garden for $92.95 for adults and $55.39 for kids. You need both a reservation for the dessert party and a ticket to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, so this one is an expensive dessert buffet. There is plenty of party exclusive merch to be had too, which you're going to find in the Emporium on Main Street or Star Traders in Tomorrowland. Expect it to be very busy at the beginning of the night, at least for the first few parties. You're going to find ornaments and mugs, spirit jerseys, teas, oven mitts, pins, and more, including some stuff only available to annual pass holders. With your party ticket, you'll get a complimentary gingerbread house ornament to commemorate the party, and this year you can snag a Mickey Elf popcorn bucket. You can find it at the Popcorn Cart by Cinderella Castle for $27.25, and there is a limit of 2 per person. If you're looking to support your favorite YouTube channel and get in that festive spirit, we got plenty of holiday tees and sweatshirts and mugs and more to help you celebrate. You're going to find all of our holiday merch at dfbstore.com. So we ended up with great weather during the first party this year, and while that may have swayed our opinion a bit, overall, we had an awesome time at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Now, there's not much brand new. The main shows and parade are the same, but with Santa now meeting in Storybook Circus, it's a whole event. There are games and extra non-Disney characters, making the whole Santa meet and greet something more special than when he used to greet guests in the gazebo in Liberty Square. Now, you can 100% get by on just the free cookies and hot cocoa, but there are plenty of great paid snacks as well, including a lot of delicious savory options this year to break up all the sweet. Crowd-wise, things felt very comfortable for us at this party. Maybe we just ended up in the right spots at the right time, but the only place we felt the crowd crunch was during the parade, and we were in the prime viewing areas along Main Street. Character lines never seemed to get too outrageous, and ride lines were a bit longer for heavy hitters like Tron or Seven Dwarfs Mine Train earlier in the night, and several rides ticked up to lengthier waits at the end of the night, but during the parades and fireworks, Tron did drop down to only 25 minutes, the longest wait at that particular moment. I'm not saying skip the shows, you can ride Tron some other time, but this is the only time you'll see those fireworks. But if you time your evening right, you can certainly get a lot done during the party. Rides, shows, characters, and snacks. Overall, we enjoyed the party this year a lot, and things just generally seemed to go smoothly, with the exception of Tiana's Bayou Adventure closing early for technical difficulties. We'd still strongly recommend this event, especially if you're looking to have a relaxing morning, then taking advantage of the 4 p.m. park access that a party ticket grants you. So should you go? Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is a unique and super fun event, but that doesn't mean it's for everyone. You should go if you love Christmas and Disney. This is the most Christmassy Disney can be. This party delivers on the holly jolly spirit for sure. Now, if you're visiting during those earlier party dates, you can still celebrate the holiday even if you don't have your tree up at home yet. And maybe you want to avoid the crowds. The party won't be empty, but compared to a regular day in the park during the holiday season, you may find a little more breathing room during this event. Maybe you want a lazy morning. Save a regular day ticket and purchase one for the event instead. You can relax until you can get in at 4 p.m. or get some holiday shopping done at Disney Springs. Now, you should skip the event if you're on a significantly low budget. This party is expensive, more so than a single day ticket to Magic Kingdom. And if you're looking to do Disney on the cheap, there are plenty of ways to enjoy the holidays for a lot less money, sometimes zero money. Also, maybe you don't care about the entertainment. You could ride a lot of rides in that time when everyone else is watching the shows and meeting Santa, but you could also just purchase multi-pass and single-pass lightning lanes during the regular park day and hit plenty of rides that way too for a lot less money. If you're considering doing Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and Jollywood Nights in order to get access to those rides, you could even splurge on Disney's new Premier Pass for a similar price point. And maybe you've got other things you might rather spend your money on. Even if you're not on a budget, $150 to $200 per person goes a long way in Disney World. You could upgrade your hotel room, add more regular park days, buy a bunch of souvenirs, eat at some of the super fancy restaurants. Find out what your group is into and whether they'd prefer to spend their money on a party ticket or on a better hotel room. If you've planned your vacation around the holidays, maybe this is when your family is all getting together to celebrate, then this could be the perfect addition to really kick the holiday spirit into high gear. But like everything at Disney World, it's not for everyone. However, there is pretty much always something for everyone at Disney, even the non-Disney folks. So that's a wrap on the first of Disney's holiday events. Stop back by the channel very soon for a full review of Hollywood Studios' Jollywood Nights. And then, of course, we're going to have Festival of the Holidays up here in Epcot coming soon. So please stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and we're going to cover it all for you. We're going to eat it all, we're going to do it all, and we're going to share it all. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.